Welcome back. Hi. Good afternoon or good morning or good evening wherever you are watching around the world. This is your host, your guy on my channel, DLG Reppin on my channel, that is. And bringing you more footballing context, that's all. Just to keep you entertained, keep your mind flowing. So David Moyes has said that Nigel Pearson could have been a contender for Manager of the Year. Wow, I don't know about that. Excuse me, what? We got Liverpool. We got Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has sounded positive. He said that Mikel Arteta has said that things sound positive. Let me rephrase that again. Things sound positive over the future of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. But I'm going to start off with Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, the title was, Liverpool trophy will be special, says Jurgen Klopp. I'm going to read on. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp says, finally being able to lift the Premier League trophy will be like Christmas. What a character he is. The Reds will be presented with the long-awaited silverware following their league match with Chelsea at Anfield on Wednesday. It's been a really long run-up to this. We have been champions for a month now. It's a bit like Christmas. You know you're getting a specific present, but you are still excited. So, yeah. Obviously, Liverpool fans are excited, and I've read a text from the BBC Interactive warning Liverpool fans not to repeat the madness of over-celebrating, or they could be possibly punished. I don't know what's wrong with this light here. Yeah. So, Jurgen Klopp's feeling like it is still Christmas because Liverpool have won the league. And let's be real, Liverpool have been the best team so far this season. All right, they're not going to go on to break Man City's Premier League total tally record, but they are going to lift the Premier League trophy against Chelsea, win, lose or draw. And that's a reward for being the best and the most consistent team in the Premier League. The best defensively during the season. All right, of recently, not so good. But for me, the whole team has been phenomenal, from offensively to defensively. They have been completely phenomenal. I mean, Jurgen Klopp will probably win PFA Manager of the Year for the simple fact that he's guided Liverpool to the league title for the first time in 30 years, 3 decades that is, where Chris Wilder will push him for that title of Manager of the Year for the remarkable job he's done with Sheffield United this season. And you got to think about Sheffield United being promoted. He's got League One and Championship players performing magnificently week in and week out. All right, they got a 1-0 defeat against Everton. That puts a dent to their European hopes. However, all season they have been brilliant, and they get at least an 8.5 out of 10, if not a 9 out of 10 from me. Liverpool, well, to win the league, it's a 9.5 or 10 out of 10. Liverpool fans, what would you give your team? A 9.5 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 for your achievement this season? Drop it in the comment section below. Excuse me. Just have to do that elsewhere. Yeah, drop it in my comment section below. You guys have been magnificent. You've played the best football. The goals that Salah and Mane and Firmino have is about 40 goals this season. Or how many goals between the three of them this season? Again, leave that in the comment section below. I'd love to know that. Well, their goalkeeper's been absolutely top boss. All right, him and Van Dijk made the mistakes against Arsenal. They defeated themselves against Arsenal. That's why Arsenal can brag about beating Liverpool, but the goals were gifted. Let's remember that the goals were gifted, and Arsenal, in a way, they were lucky to win that because we were 1-0 down, and Liverpool had the confidence and the belief to really humiliate us on our own patch. But all right, we kept going. We got the 2 gifted goals, and we defended well in the second half against the champions, and they are rightfully the champions of England for a reason, and they are going to lift that Premier League trophy, whether you like it or not. And that's the reason why Jurgen Klopp is so excited, like a young boy who's just seeing Christmas presents specifically come his way. So moving on in other news, and David Moyes has had something to say on Nigel Pearson's sacking. Well, it says the title here is Pearson's Watford sacking amazes Moyes. I think it amazes me too, because I didn't expect that to come to fruition. I mean, for crying out loud. Watford, how many managers do they need? I suppose they will appoint a manager during the summer, because I think it'd be too late to appoint a manager now. I think they'll have to wait to the summer to appoint a manager. But let's read here. Nigel Pearson could have been a contender for Premier League Manager of the Year rather than being sacked by Watford, says West Ham's David Moyes. Now, a contender for Manager of the Year. He only got the job in December. I couldn't put him up there with Klopp or Sheffield United's manager, Chris Wilder. No way. You know, he did as well as he could to keep them out of the relegation zone. They're only 3 points above the relegation zone, and they have 2 tough games. For me, I would say they could get a realistic point against Man City. That's as best as it can get for them. But again, if they put in a defensive performance, who's to say they wouldn't get the 3 points? Man City have looked absolutely crap this season. They've not been the Man City I know of the last 2 seasons. They have been beatable, and their defence has been a shambles at times, and you can get at Man City's defence. So, only time will tell. Only God knows what's going to happen there, but I believe Watford will get a result. And I say they'll get a draw at best, or Man City pulverise them all over that pitch, you know, which they tried to do to Arsenal, but it failed. Right, reading on. Pearson was sacked with 4th bottom Watford, 3 points clear of safety and 2 games left to play. He won 7 Premier League matches since taking over in December, but the Hornets made a decision after Friday's loss at West Ham. Well, they say they made the decision after Friday's loss at West Ham, or it must have been a serious bust-up between Pearson and the owner or the owners. So something is not right there. You know, we're not getting the truth. And that's the way it is at the moment. It looks so bad. I mean, Watford fans, can you shed any light over your whole season? I mean, would you like to talk about how poorly run your club must be, knowing that you've had 2 or 3 managers sacked this season? If you want to leave it in my comments section below, then feel free to do so. Right, reading on. I was amazed that Watford have done what they've done, said Moyes. Yeah, I'm amazed as well. It is a shocking decision, and it's so shocking. It's so bad timing. It's just unreal. Right, moving on from Watford's situation. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has sounded positive over the future of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, he has said that the club's the negotiations over Aubameyang's situation with the contract is going well, and he's quietly confident that Arsenal can get Aubameyang to sign a new deal. Because if they don't get him to sign a new deal, he'll only have 1 year left. But he believes that the contract is going well, and that a situation will be soon sorted. And I hope the situation gets sorted out myself, and because this is dragged on and on and on, and it's just getting boring. I hope he signs a new contract. And also, what Mikel Arteta said is we're trying to convince Aubameyang that we're going in the right direction. Well, hopefully with the results are going well, that this can convince Aubameyang to stay. I mean, beating Liverpool and Man City in the space of a week, I mean, that's a step in the right direction for me. So I hope Aubameyang stays, and I hope he can sign a new deal. I want him to sign a new deal, but if his heart's not with it, or if he feels that there's a challenge waiting for him, then I won't blame him if he decided to leave. And why should any Arsenal fan blame him if he decides to leave us? But Mikel Arteta should continue what he's doing with or without Aubameyang and not change his philosophy. So, guys, once again, I'm going to wrap this up and say thank you for listening. Thank you for, or should I say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching my channel, and appreciating the support and love all the time. And that's from your host, your guy himself, DLG Reppin. That's who I am. You know who I am by now. If you don't know who I am, now you know. So, peace again, love again, and bless. I will be trying to watch the Arsenal game. Where I'm going to go and watch the Arsenal game, I don't know. But it's at 8:15 kickoff, and I'm looking forward to it. But the first game is Watford v Manchester City, and that's going to be a nice game to watch. So once again, I'm out of here. I'm going to wrap it up and say, have a nice day, enjoy your day, and I should be back this evening. In fact, as soon as the team news gets announced, I'll be doing a little team news of my own. So I hope you all look forward to that. Thank you for listening. Ciao. Adios. Au revoir. Le comment. Bonjour. Or au revoir. See you later.